Hi there, welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name is Save with Crypto, and I'd love it if you were to like this video, even though you haven't watched it yet. Can you just like it anyway? If for some reason you get to the end and you think, nah, I didn't like that, you can always unlike it, can't you? But I just love it if you'd like it. Can you subscribe as well if you're not already? Okay, cool. Now, what I normally do about a video a day. If I miss a day, I tend to make up for it by doing 2 videos the next day, so it averages out more than 365 videos a year. That's what I do. I do, however, think I ought to start doing live streams. So I did a little test last night. I actually called it, this is just a live stream test, but feel free to ask me questions, etc. And I thought I was just going to be talking to myself for 5 or 10 minutes and then give up. In actual fact, there was 10 people came along, and we had quite a nice little discussion about lots of things. Actually, it was really good. The audio wasn't very good though, so I need to look at that. I think it was because I was trying to broadcast in HD at 10 whatever it is, 1020, 1060, whatever it is. That one. I was trying to broadcast in that, and I think my internet connection probably isn't up to it. I could probably get around it by plugging it straight into the router, but I don't always want to do that because I don't particularly want to be in the same room as the router a lot of the time. Although I could do that today, because today I'm going to try it again. It's going to be a test again, so I haven't really got any particular agenda, any particular plan of what I'm going to do, but I want to try it at 720, 720p instead, because I think that way the bandwidth won't be restricted on the audio, and I think that was the problem there. I'll also look at maybe the noise cancelling and stuff, because I think the other problem might be because I normally do everything on my M1 MacBook Air, which has no fan, but it was sitting next to my other old Intel MacBook, and the fan was whizzing away on that. And I think what was happening was the microphone in the MacBook Air was trying to do some sort of noise cancelling because it could hear the fan from the other one. I think that might have been the problem, because it wasn't a straightforward distortion. It was more like a kind of I don't know, it wasn't quite right though. Anyway, I'm going to try that at midday today. So that's midday UTC. So that's actually in about an hour and a quarter. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So I better get on with this, hadn't I? Okay. I just wanted to talk briefly about CME gaps. Okay. So this is to do with the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and you can see that on the CMEgroup.com. So what it means is that the CME Group, their Bitcoin price closed on Friday, because they just trade Monday to Friday. It closed at 84,830. Okay. Now, what we've seen in the past, well, forever, is the fact that the price of Bitcoin tends to come back towards that price in the early part of the following week. If it doesn't do that, then it comes back to it eventually, most of the time. Now, if you look at the actual CME chart, and if you go to TradingView, if you type in like BTC1, this ticker will come up here, BTC1 dash, which is the Bitcoin CME futures CME. So what you can see here, I marked these with yellow boxes. What you can see here, if I go to, say, the daily time frame, you can see here, for example, back in 24th February, the price closed there and then reopened there, okay, leaving a gap. Okay, now last November the price closed there. Price closed there and then opened there. Okay, leaving a gap. Now, when that big dump happened last week, everyone said, that's it, the CME gap's closed. It didn't. Look at that, there's a gap there. So, that's the meaning of the word gap. It's a gap. So that didn't close, so the price didn't come back there. If you want to get very specific about this, if you go back to 2020, there is actually another CME gap down here, around about $9,900, which never got filled, obviously, because the price, even when it came back down in like, whenever that was, when was that? December 22. Even then, the price didn't get near there, and it got down to about 15,000, which is a slight worry, but that seems a long way away. There again, 77,000 seemed a long way away a week ago, and now it seems quite close. So the price didn't come back there. Okay, so it could. I don't think this dump is over yet. However, I do think that we will get a little bit of relief temporarily. But the other thing to note is that we do have this one above us that everyone's kind of forgotten to talk about. So this is an absolute guess, but I think the price could do something like that and then come back down. Or we could do something like that and go back up. Both of those seem equally likely to me, so you need to be prepared for both of them. Now, as my regular viewers will know, I'm a fan of the Stonksy indicator. If you want to know about that, go to savewithcrypto.org/Stonksy. So to show you very briefly, this is the 1 hour time frame of Bitcoin. This is using ByBit as a data source, and this one here is the same thing, but this is just on a 3-minute time frame. And what Stonksy does, it gives you these red and green backgrounds. Now the 1 hour time frame is amazing, because you can see here it went red on kind of like Sunday, February the 25th, so like, you know, a week or so ago, and the price came down massively, so you could have shorted that all the way down with amazing accuracy, and that would have given you an absolute ton of money. Now I got quite excited yesterday because in the afternoon the background changed from red to no colour, and I woke up this morning and there was a brief 2 hours of green, and I thought, yeah, here we go, we're going up again, and now it's gone red again. So I don't know what's going to happen, and it seems like Stonksy isn't quite sure either. One thing I have learnt though is don't fight Stonksy. Now I am actually in a long position, and I didn't close it because I am already like 32% in profit, about $400. So I've got a stop loss set here. It's actually a trailing stop loss. So if the price does come down, I'll still make a bit of money, and I can just re-enter another trade lower maybe. So although it does seem like I am fighting Stonksy, I'm actually not, because I do think it's on the verge of going green again. But you know, I certainly wouldn't be entering along now until I see that go green. On the 3-minute time frame, however, it is showing some green, so this is giving me some hope as well, and we can, you know, see that the price is starting to go up a little bit. So I'm looking for basically a big patch of green like that, and then a confirmation in the hourly, seeing it go green as well, and then I'll be happy in my long. Anyway, I'll keep this video fairly short because I want to get prepared for the live stream at 12, and hopefully we'll have better audio, and it'll be great. And if you've got any questions, you can always ask me then live. If you've got any questions meanwhile, just leave them in the comments down below, and then I can either answer it in the comments down below, or I can talk about it in the live stream. Of course, you can follow me on X as well. My tag is @savewithcrypto, and I've also got a free Telegram group as well. You can get to it by going to savewithcrypto.org/TG, and I always announce things like that over there as well. So did I say to like the video? I think I did, but can you make sure you have liked the video? And above all, tell your friends.
Save with Crypto has to be one of the best YouTube channels that the United States has ever seen. Kamala Harris is not a subscriber, but I am. I have notifications set to all as well. I'd strongly suggest you subscribe to Save with Crypto today. Above all, you should tell your friends.
Save with Crypto is not a financial advisor. He just makes ice cream on the internet. If you cannot find someone to do your own research, you must do it yourself, just like I did not.